It's just a static electricity. It's us moving to the sound. Your lips are...
What is up, all my aquatic friends in the ocean? It's time to address the league and its many issues. I got blacklisted. Why am I not worried about this? Because I have peace of mind that I didn't do anything wrong. I was banned for toxicity. Yes, I said some harsh things, but when you see what I said that got me blacklisted, you're gonna laugh hysterically. It's honestly one of the most ridiculous blacklists I've ever seen. I called them odds 3 times. Yep, they can see blacklisted. The statement, "This is why we don't scrim tier 4 trash," shouldn't get me blacklisted. My old team that I led, Fusion, got a lot of hate. It got called trash. So what? If you're gonna call a team trash, now you get blacklisted. The tier 4 part shouldn't even offend them because they're not even in the league yet. Being called a tier 4 team should be a compliment. Saying the word ought is different, but considering that they don't know whom I was calling an ought, they shouldn't take offense to it. Maybe I misspelled Oss because he was a player on our team. I don't think much thought was put into blacklisting me. I'm generally a disliked player in the MSCL. I think some people in management don't care for me either. Not a lot of people know the context of this either. It was an Elytra versus Velocity scrim. I was doing pretty well that game, and I think it caused them to dislike me. Right after, I was actually removed from their Discord. Here are the rules for toxicity. Excessive rudeness is defined as continually directing impolite, harsh, uncultured, or discourteous messages to others. Yes, because me saying ought 3 times within 30 seconds it's continuous. That's very... It was within 30 seconds, and it's just 3 times. It's not like I was typing away at my keyboard, just constantly going and yelling at them, saying all those things. I was saying leave the game because here's what was happening. It was a scrim, right? And they were not leaving, right? It was a 5v... It was a 5v4. We were supposed to have 4, and it ended up where Oss was on the other team, and we had 2 of their members on our team. So we asked their team, along with Oss, 3 of their members, and Oss to leave and then join back, which is usually what happens even in competitive scrimmages, because if you don't have the teams right, then you can't play it, because obviously the teams are wrong. And we didn't want to have them leave and come back and everything. It'd just be easier to have them all leave. And purposely their members didn't leave. They obviously were able to read the chat as it was spammed in there. And because of that, I got angry. You're purposely staying within the game. You're not being smart. You're not using your head if you're doing that. So that's why I was getting very upset with that. And so I will admit that the messages were discourteous. Alright, here's the next part. Toxicity is the purposeful promotion of such impolite or discourteous thoughts to other members of the community. Remember this part. This is great. Toxicity is punishable across all platforms of the league. Now, my point to this was that people say mean stuff to me all the time in the MSCL. I even told a manager that. My response? I got blacklisted because the person took offense to it. If you didn't already know, I'm a commentator for the league. I stream the games and add some commentary so people know what's going on in the game. My YouTube chat, feedback, and Discord messages have always been more negative than they have been positive. I'd even told the other commentators that I felt awful because of all the hate I was getting. I was taking offense to those insults in the chat. The other commentators and staff knew. Wouldn't my channel count as a platform when I'm streaming an MSCL game? If not, that's okay, because I got hate on Discord too. Even the MCL Discord. Where's their blacklist? I took offense to it. Common response to this would be, well, you didn't report it. That's like saying a teacher witnessing a student bullying another student can't punish the bully because the victim didn't say something to the teacher. So it seems like the toxicity rules don't apply to me. The player that reported me probably didn't even take offense to what I said. The managers that blacklisted me only looked at what I had said and not the full situation. That's why I'm in this situation. Here are some screenshots of him apologizing to someone for reporting me. That definitely says that he reported me because he wanted to get me blacklisted, not because he was offended. And I have to give credit to the guy who reported me. He seemed like a nice person. Hopefully this won't ever occur again. I'm not telling everyone who's watching this to quit the league or anything like that. It's a great league. There are many good managers and refs than the bad. Nax, Memez, Brady, Juan, Raiden, Adil, and many other great staff. It's a toxic community. And if they want to ban every toxic player, good luck having more than 5 players or 10 in the league, because we've all said bad things before, and I really don't think what I said should get me blacklisted. I feel a little bit of bias, but like George Orwell said, in a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Please consider my appeal and remove my blacklist. This league needs to be fixed, but blacklisting me for the few and harmless things I said isn't a great start.
Yoga.